afterwards.
No, go on. What?
No, he's saying, were you like kind of hinting at the fact Wardley Chisora?
No, I'll show you why. Did you see my video?
No, I don't. I told you I don't really
yeah, sorry, you ain't been on there yet. You ain't been supporting the thing, have you?
Shut up, I just don't really use it.
Yeah, this is what started that rumour off. I'll show you.
Which is actually a very good fight because they both need...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, listen. Why is that not playing loud?
Just click on it.
Anyone for the British title?
No, Fabio. Real talk now.
Okay, I got you.
Who would you want to fight?
Either David Adelaide, Fraser Clark.
So how about if you call those guys out like a real man now?
Oh, hang on. I gave one of them an opportunity.
No.
The only one left is David. And he's been here, there and everywhere, bouncing around on TalkSport, this, that and the other, saying some things. So I'm here, I'm ready and waiting. So if he wants to go, we can get it on.
How many rounds do you think you'll win that fight?
6. I'm going to show him what it's like to be in there with someone who's actually been in a real fight before.
Yeah. So,
who do you think will win that fight?
Anything you want to say?
Who do you think will win that fight? I'm the one with the belt. I don't need to entice anyone. If he wants to come and get it, he can. I've already laid it out and said he can. So if he's man enough and he wants to come get it, then it's there, ready and waiting.
Ooh, if you're man enough.
They need a
Who's funny, Eddie?
There we go. We're back in. We've got on 3. What about you two? I said he's a bit past the old British title these days, but that's a good little day.
Deal done. I'll take it. How much? I'll take it. I don't worry about it. I'll take it.
I know he's on a lot of money, so I'm getting paid at least as much.
Stuck it on you. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Where'd you buy it?
I'll fucking take it. Money's money, bro.
It's a great fight. I think on the top, Portman Road, isn't it? No, we'll stick on the AJ.
No. Forget the AJ stuff.
You're not ready.
No, bro. I'm fucking born ready, bro.
Yeah. So that's where that's come from.
I did actually see that. I thought you were on about something else. I watched that interview.
Nah. So there was that one. So let's move on to the main event then. Joshua versus White 2. Break the fight down. And break the fight down as you. Don't try and be all like, oh, you know, I'm not going to say. Just tell you how you think the fight goes.
Someone's getting knocked out.
I said it's not going 12 rounds. I don't think it's going 12 rounds.
Because if AJ don't come for Dillian, then Dillian will go straight for AJ. You understand? It's like, I don't know. No one wants to see him go in there and touch out a 12-round decision anyway. You know what I mean?
Do you think there's a possibility it could go to... I don't think it does, but... I mean, Would you want it? Look, Anthony Joshua is set to fight Deontay Wilder in December.
Heard that's might not be set.
Well, I've said I reckon it'll be pushed. Look, we'll talk about that in a minute. He should be going in there to take Dillian's head off, but I need you to break it down. This is not my opinion. I need to shut the fuck up and let you speak. Go on, man.
Nah, because I think me and you both share the same opinion on this.
So what's your opinion then?
AJ needs to go in there and knock him out. He needs to go in there and get him out of there. I was listening to, I think he put out an interview the other day on about getting fighters out of there means that you're
lacking confidence or something.
You get fighters out of there because
why do you
that's
think
what people want to see.
Though?
I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I'm not inside his head, so I don't really know. But it's what people want to see. It's what put bums on seats. That's why Gervonta Davis is a massive ticket seller.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. You see when he fights in New York, all the stars come out to play. Yeah? Because he knocks people out. It's that simple.
But right, so do you think AJ could be like calling the bluff by saying, to try and spin the narrative to say he's not going to try and go in there, knock Dillian out, he's going to try and go in there and just prove that he's the better, superior boxer? Because when you listen to what Anthony
that's great. And if you want to go in there and prove you're superior, do it for the first 4 rounds and get him out in the back end of the fight. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got to take him the whole 12. If you want to go in there and prove that you're a boxer, all right, maybe take him 6 rounds and box the life out of him, and then go and get him out of there. It's like, and I'm a big, I am a Josh Kelly fan, but watching the fights the other day, I was thinking, like, at what point are you going to turn the screw here? Do you know what I mean? I know Josh as well. Like, obviously, we're promoted by the same people, and I get along with him all right. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
Like, come on now, like, people want to see you getting people out there, no?
So why doesn't a fighter up the gears then?
I don't know,
why they're happy to sit back and box, or was he trying to get him out there and it
safety,
wasn't working?
Safety. I think it's the safety thing. They're scared to gas out, maybe scared to get hit. Yeah, but and it's something that will unfold, obviously, as I progress through my own career. But and I'm not really one to talk, because, say, an AJ is the one that puts bums in seats, not me. So
you need to sort that out, though, innit?
Yeah, well, we'll get.
Got to work on your personality.
Shut up, man. But it's like with you watching, people turn up for knockout artists. People turn out to watch people get knocked out. It's just the way it is.
Do you think AJ's matured so much that he's just seen boxing like a lot bigger than it is, and wants to be known as kind of like a purist in the ring, within the ring? I'm just trying to see why he'd say that, because when I heard it, I thought, and I heard the full. There's no other context to the conversation than what he said.
I feel like he's very overanalyzed, and I feel like he listens to a lot of what people say.
But do we overanalyze him in turn? Absolutely.
That's what I mean. He's overanalyzed. We're spending too much time talking about his mindset.
You brought it up though.
Oh no. But that's because it's a talking point. It's what everyone talks about, and people. I think people look too deep into it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think he's going to go in there and like? Do you think he wins?
We'll find out. If he, I don't know, Dillian turns up to fight. Because why is this conversation about? And this is something maybe you can answer.
Yeah.
When we talk about this fight, the conversation is about what's AJ's mindset, not what's Dillian going to do. Because it's about what's AJ going to do.
Can I can answer.
Is it because of what happened in the first fight?
I can answer that honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Dillian has remained consistent in what he said. He had a little blip with all that Tyson Fury dancing with and all that crap. And it doesn't matter what I say, because Dillian knows that I'll say whatever I say behind his back to his face. But Dillian's been quite consistent. Mm-hmm. So we know that Dillian is who he is. And he
turns out, he shows up.
And that's what he is.
But he didn't in the last fight.
With
Franklin. Did you think he went in there gunslinging?
No, but I asked him about that. And he said, number one, I found out the other day from his coach, Buddy, he'd buggered his elbow. So he went in there like proper injured. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with it. When I asked Dillian, why didn't you go in there and like knock my man out? Why did you start so slow? And he said, this is his career. I'll start it on saying that I thought that he was going to come out quicker than you did. So just talk to us about why you didn't.
You know, I wanted to come out quick and aggressive, but coach said, listen, first round, be easy. He said, you don't need to run into these young motherfuckers. Break him down slowly, apply the pressure slowly, and chop him down when he can. And obviously, you know, it's a lot of pressures mentally and physically as well, coming off a career-defining defeat, you know. And then, obviously, because my team loved me. They're all about my health. So they was like, listen, you know, like, you lose again, then you got to... So, you know, we had to approach it differently. And the pressure is immense, man.
He wasn't prepared to take any of that, like the risk factor again. He needed to like show that he can box throughout all of the rounds, because he said he said it specifically, this is my career. If I risk going in there to lose the fight, my career's done. So I think what he was trying to do is just be safe.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
So, because he was promised that he gets he gets a shot with AJ next, and that didn't happen anyway.
It was his next fight.
But it's his next fight now. But yeah. So then you look at...
When you're at that kind of level, it was November 25th.
I can't remember.
26th.
But you raised a good point.
I was there.
Because I'd say Tyson Fury and Jermaine Franklin is where Dillian, the presser with Tyson.
That's been his last 2 fights on the bounce.
Yeah.
So I'm asking that question. Is that something that's changed inside of him? Or was it just whatever? Are they 2 separate occasions?
With the Tyson...
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think with the Tyson Fury thing, I just think he was all over the place. That just looked obvious from the presser to the fight anyway. Whatever. That just was like, what's going on? What is going on? I did an IG live. I was like, yo, what's going on? But then, obviously, he's come back. He's done the thing. He did get a bit doggish with Franklin towards the end.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, we move on to this. But he's consistent, isn't he?
His last 2 haven't been.
His fights.
You're going by what you're saying.
Yeah.
So then what's AJ's last 2 been?
Usyk and Franklin.
I suppose he's been more inconsistent since.
But not really, though, because when you look at...
No, that's true.
Usyk won.
Maybe you just got to keep knocking him out till you get to that point. You're known as a knockout artist. And then... then it becomes just about winning.
Or quite rightly so, as you pointed out, and you've pointed this out, and I'm going to have to put my hands up. Maybe, I'll just say it as it is. AJ's overanalyzed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think you've made it quite clearly, because if you're going to compare...
As long as he keeps
the last
winning,
2
does it
fights,
really matter? Yeah.
If you compare the last 2 fights of both of them, then you've got a similar argument. However, AJ's performances have been more boxer-like. I think as a boxer, I think he's improving.
Maybe it's because he knew he was, say with Franklin, he knew he could go in there and just do that with him.
Like toy with him.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he just thought I can go in there and just work on a few things.
Yeah.
He might have just done it just because that's what... Yeah, alright. It's rude. But
this is boxing. It could have been something else that fucking popped up. We're going to have to cut now to... No. I would have blamed it on you. I would have said, what's that on your phone? Why are you blaming me? That ain't nothing to do with me, bro. Nah, that's Matty's Instagram.
Hold on, can we get to that one? What do you reckon for Beterbiev Smith?
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.